Order filled. Order submit. Order filled.
All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. All right, let's get this party started. Good morning. All right, we are going to be going and checking out a couple of things here very quickly. Crude oil crashed from overnight, breaking the channel. We're looking at rallies as a continuation on the short side into target number 386.82. We're looking at Russell 2000. Captain set up short on the 50 NT Rinco, and that's putting a bit of pressure at the open right here. Target number one is 1792.6. Then we're going to look at gold. Gold is rallying up off the V recovery. Target number 4 is 1740. ES, we have a switch trade short right now, so the market's kind of lined up on the short side at the open right here. Target number one is 37.9375. That's a possibility at the open. Tesla, and that's stuff that we're gonna have to wait and be patient. We're getting a little bit of selling pressure here at toward that whole number, 11,000. And we want to see how the market handles the open here.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
So they put on a captain setup long here, and then they faded it. So we need to be kind of patient and see what this market is all about at the open. I'm going to post an order here in a moment just to make sure that orders are coming through.
Order submitted.
Okay, or my orders are coming through.
Canceled.
We got 1 minute to the cash market open in ES. The 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side right now, and we want to see how the open lines up, and we'll go from there. Good morning, Josh. So they're selling off right here. We hit target number one, and 14 is a retest is a retest of this price action of the short pressure. Hey Phil, good morning. Good morning. So we were simply just watching the market right now and let it just do its own thing. We're getting selling pressure coming in ES and NQ.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted.
So, I mean, they're bouncing around this whole number. Really, we need to spend a little bit of time this morning and just understand price action. We're retesting the 15 and 14. Potentially, we could go to the 20 here. As a captain set up long that they started at the whole number and they pushed it a little bit higher here. Here comes the 20. Wow. Bitcoin really got hammered overnight. So now they put on a captain setup short at 17,662, pushed it lower to 400. Now we're just consolidating around that area. and this is really under threat to go below 17,000 into the 16.5 if we continue to trade under 950. I mean, you have the elections going on. Yeah, we're currently in the middle of the range, correct? I think this is one of those things where you have to be patient with this market. Here comes that 20. Wow. So we hit the top end of the or the bottom end of the band right here, and pretty much got faded into this structure right here, into the middle of the range. So what is that telling me? That tells me that some of the sellers are still engaged up here. You really got to break that 45 in a solid way in order for us to uh, pick up some steam. Wow, look at that. God damn. Yeah, that captain setup short was solid. Okay, so yeah, we're getting a bit of selling pressure here. Yeah, we're quiet here, just basically watching price action. The overall structure of the market is a short,
Order filled.
and we just want to look at it and give it a little bit of time. So what's going to be critical for the remainder of the day is that 40 to the 30 level. So selling pressure showing up. Yeah, that one, Ken, was a significant one. That captain setup up here. Yeah, that was a big one. So the next target out of this rotation, as long as we continue to protect the 88 and the 14, is 20. I mean 40. All right. So that's where we at right now. We're no trades and just simply watching uh, uh, the price action. It's 9 o'clock. We're getting another retest right here. Yeah, very possible, Oscar. The market is so far short, hitting target number one, pushing away from glowbacks, and extending itself a little bit lower here. Let's draw the channels to make sure what we are dealing with. That's channel number one, actually. That's actually channel number two right here. So one more candle lower, and that whole structure is, the channel is broken, and then rallies become really a swing trade short on a retest of that channel. All right, we're getting a little bit of buying interest here. Ultimately, you really have to break above 40 in order for us to start really getting, super interested in the long side. Right now, the 200 and the 100 are out of sync, and that just kind of sets us up for a consolidated market. Yeah, no sense in trying to push here. Just let's just keep reading the market and understanding the ranges and what the market is doing, and then we'll set ourselves up for a bit of a trade. Let's look at the big picture here in ES. Kind of grindy price action, and the longs can take charge around 820. So now in ES, pullbacks are buyable against the 3810. Uh, the 40, once we hit the 40 on NQ, we're going to start doing the same thing. Looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. Got something going on here.
Order canceled.
Got something going on. 200 NT Rinko and the 100 NT Rinko are in sync on the long side, and we should be looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. And let's see what we got going on here. And the next target out of that one is 66. Yeah, that's what we're noticing too. The dollar is.
Order submitted.
Let's see if we can get up there to that 66. Okay, good, good, good. I mean, they're holding up the line right here, so that tells us something. That tells us something. I didn't know that Russia pulled out. Let me see here. Yeah, we should be migrating toward that 60. Yeah, I'm not seeing that news, Adam. Where did you get that news from? Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Killer B, Terry, Omer, Ken. Good morning. Yeah, I didn't see any news like that. But anyway, so the dollar, only senior official. Okay, well, I'm not sure that's the big news. All right, so we're heading towards 60. We're gonna see how the market acts here. We do have a harmony wave long. We have multiple of them, so we want to see how well the market reacts here. I'm being very patient today. No trades so far. There's another level here at 90 that the market needs to hold. It's holding that upper level at the 12. You just have to be careful in this market. It's fairly deceptive market. So okay, so that's the news. Okay, Patrick, thank you. Well, he's saying I'll take a copy of it and give it to you guys. Give me a second. Thank you, Patrick. If you have a link to that article, that would be great. But so that's the news that we saw here. All right, Patrick. Thank you. Well, the results, Omer, is not all out, so people are waiting for some of it.
Order filled. Target filled.
No trades for me yet, Abba. No trades. I'm just patient and waiting and taking a look at this market and giving it all the time in the world and seeing what it's all about. See, the target we're talking about is at 60. So that's what we're going to be looking for. Yeah, inventory report for crude in 4 minutes. All right. So ES reverses here. NQ reverses also with this candle. Not really a lot of strength up here. So rallies are shortable again against that channel. First test of it is 88.
Order submitted.
Just gonna put an order out there. Yeah, and you're getting that sell off in Bitcoin right now too.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
So we're gonna look for harmony waves to scalp, and also we're gonna look at rallies up to these levels to get short into against that 40 level. We just have to be a bit careful here, but gonna put it at 94. Amazing, amazing. Good morning, Leon. How are you? We're good. We're good. We haven't put on a trade yet. Just kind of patient with a market that I'm glad that I'm patient with. To be honest with you, because it's just really kind of fairly choppy. Uh, so I mean, they put a captain setup short right here on the 50 NT Rinko. So really, uh, I'm not sure I'm going to be getting filled on this 94 and 13. Even if I get filled, I'm not sure I want to be filled. So I'm going to start canceling some of this order. I'm going to cancel that 13. Like right now, it's a good entry point at 60 for a run up to 40 and a breakdown. I mean, that's a signal right there. Yeah, we should see a little bit of burst. I'm gonna cancel this order as well.
Order canceled.
Order canceled, and just wait and watch. It's 9:43. It's interesting price action. I mean, because we go to 75. If we go to 75, the market is putting on a captain setup on the 70. And at 77, we'll start breaking that 50 NT Rinko captain setup. So, I mean, that would be a trap and probably a structure that will push the price higher. We can leave it alone and just kind of take a look at higher prices as an opportunity to go short. And here it comes. I mean, they're about to do this here. So 75 is about to come. Yeah, here it comes. All right, here you go. And now you're kind of looking at 80 high like 90s and a whole number as a place where the price can head toward. But I'm gonna really look at this market from the perspective of I'm gonna take a look at it, Ken. I'm gonna take a look at it. But I don't like the fact that there's like a captain setup on the 70 and a failed captain setup on the 50. I mean, if that happens, and we haven't gotten to these levels that we need to be looking at, but okay, that's good. That's good information, GM. Thank you. Yeah, like right here, Ken. I wouldn't definitely would not participate. This is just a very tight consolidation with mixed signals on, like, you're getting a captain set up long on the 70, and you got a retest of the captain set up short on the 50. It's literally, the market is in such a tight range here. You really need to break above 80, and you'll get a bit of momentum to the upside. Then you gotta look at the 90 and the 100 as the 90s to the whole number 11,000 as an area to test the short idea. So I mean, there's here it's patience, like literally patience. But and now they're putting like a 30 NT Rinko captain set up short at 66. So there's here I rather be conservative and just wait. And I've been waiting all day long too. It's not like I was impatient with this market, but I don't want to come to this area and just start to get active while the market is truly chopping up. I just gotta wait a little bit longer. Yeah, yeah. I think we're gonna see a little bit of a push upward, but we'll see. That's the assumption. Well, here you go, Ken. Sometimes the biggest winning part of your day is when you actually don't put a single trade in. I mean, if they close that 65 again, man, I that's gonna be hard for me not to take. Well, again, I'm gonna be patient. It's tempting. I'm gonna make an assumption here. If we get to 65, that will sell off to 55. So let's see how that works, and or lower. Yeah, if we break to 61.75, 61.75, I I am gonna take a short. It's really noisy. God dang. Because that'll be a captain setup switch trade on this, and I'm gonna scalp it. It's not gonna be anything that's I'm gonna get crazy big on, but
Order filled. Order filled.
gonna go break even
Target filled.
and take it right here. That's fine. It should hit to it should go to 50, but it should go to 50. But I'm gonna take my quick profit in a very choppy environment and kind of call it. I mean, that was just a beautiful. Yeah, here we go. 50. Boom. 50. All right. Good. 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 At least I was connected with the market. I was connecting with the market here. And look what they did too. Uh, quickly ran it up. Yeah, we need to be very careful of this kind of market. So that decision, we made a 171 off of it, and we are looking for the next decision. We're about 4 minutes to the top of the hour. So they came back at it one more time. And yep, you're going to see that push. So where's the next target? We said the 40, right? That's what we said. We said the 40. And here comes the 40. Here you go. We hit 40 and we should be bursting a little bit lower. Here it comes. Yeah. All right. All right. Good, 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 good. So now you're getting a continuation and a separation away from this price action right here. And we should start getting a little bit of momentum on the downside. Rallies back up to that top end of that channel is going to be shortable as well. And that basically was a very consolidated meat grinder. And be honest with you, if you survived it, good for you. Good on you. Yeah, Adam, we have to do it after the room is closed, if you don't mind. Adam just sent it to you. You traded my first lesson. 2.5 points and gone. Yeah, good for you. It adds up, right? Yeah, yeah. I mean, the longer you stick around in the market, the more things that could go wrong, if that makes sense. I mean, here they go again. I mean, they're retesting the 65. That's the first retest of it. I mean, that's a good. Let's see here, 65 to 89. Hmm. That's interesting. 64, 65. If they run it up to that 90, I'm gonna take a look at the short there. I mean, that's yeah. Adam, let me know if you have any problems. If they close this candle lower, I'll take a shot with one contract. I'm gonna keep it small. And that would be a captain setup short up here. I acted a little bit too prematurely. That's fine.
Order submitted.
I can add to it at that 90.
Order filled.
Here you go.
Order submitted.
I'm going break even. I'm looking for a burst of energy to the 70. I mean, to the 60. And that's going to be either it's going to happen very quickly or it's going to stop me out. 61. Ah, come on. Don't be like that. Yes, they are going to be like that. I have no risk in this trade, and I'm scalping this area, so it's going to be one of those things. Either you're going to hit me or you're not.
Target filled.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So that's the second decision. And we are up 518 and looking for the next decision. 10 o'clock, we have about an hour left in the morning session. I'm going to step away for just a moment. Breaking above that 80 is going to start us for a push. Well, it's happening as we speak. A push to the 90s and 95. So you got to be careful there. That's going to be where the retest, the second retest, is going to be of the health of this wave of selling pressure that we're experiencing. The fact that we did this V recovery uh, is promising for the longs, but we got to see more out of it. Like literally, this area here has to fail to the upside, and the 90 test, the 90 to the whole number test, has to make a higher low in order for the longs to start to pick up steam. So I'm more interested in the short side than the long, but I'm keeping my eye open on what could happen. Like right now, they're about to put a 50 NT Rinko captain setup short at 58. So if we break 58, I'm going to look for rallies back up as a shorting opportunity. So 58 is going to be important. And we got very close to it. Mm-hmm. You got to break 58. Mm-mm. They don't want to. They don't want to. It's a big deal. That's a big deal. 58 did not show up. Now, boom, 90 to that 100. And that's the second retest. So we got to see what they are all about up in this level. And I'm not going to just jump in here. I'm going to look for a push lower, then a retest of it that fails. And then I'll start looking at a potential short. I mean, here you go. I mean, they're doing it between that 90 and that 100. So that's in sync with what we're looking for. Okay, that's fine. Come on, baby. Let's go. The 200 and the 100 NT Rinko are out of sync right now. So we need to see a structure here that gives us a lower high, and then preferably the cloud shifting negative and a new harmony wave establishing itself. If we see that happen, then that will give us the environment, the behavior, and the signal to actually take a trade. ES, on the other hand, I mean, just they flipped the 50 NT wrinkle, which is a bullish in a way. Very possible. Thank you, Adam, for sharing that piece of information with us. U.S. government is probing FTX. Could be a reason for the Bitcoin crash. Yep. And they are selling that bad boy. I mean, we touched the 17,000, and now that type of price structure can lead to um, a sell-off into the 16,000, and these cryptocurrencies, whenever they pick up steam in a direction, they get to an actual uh, a parabolic move, and or in this case, exhaustive push to the downside. I mean, I think Bitcoin was down like close to 20% in a couple of days. So that's typically uh, an area where things could start speeding up and run the stops on a lot of these guys are over leveraged, and then literally drop the bottom from under them. So that could be a 17 to 15,000. More closer to 15,000, be honest with you, if this kind of pattern continues. And at those levels, I mean, I would start, I mean, for me at least, I will start buying some of the stuff. Buy the fear, sell the greed. And we're seeing a little bit of fear starting to seep in to into Bitcoin in a major way. I'm wondering how MicroStrategies and Michael Sawyer is doing with all this. I mean, he can't be happy. I mean, he must be really underwater. But if you listen to him, he's going to tell you, "Oh, you buy some more." About his average 16 to 17K. How do you know that? Out of curiosity. Oh, he does. So how many does he have, and and his average is 16 to 17? Well, I mean, he's right there. He must be hedged. He has to be hedged somehow. Tesla to 65. Here we go. Mac is calling it out. I'm going to take a picture of this one, Mac. All right. 10:15. So here we go. That see that 90, the way we got into the 90, that is not a there's not a lot of sellers showing up right here. That's not what we should be expected from the second level. I mean, we just faded it just a tad bit, came in, consolidated, kept the harmony wave. Yeah, that's not the kind of environment that I would be looking for a short. No harmony wave. I mean, the harmony wave is on the long side. So now there is a, a real possibility of us getting to that 14. But based on what, Mac? I mean, you just you're looking at the technicals and seeing. Are you thinking it's gonna take a huge dive? Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you for sharing. So how's everybody doing so far? Let's just take a tally up here. Adam, Brad, Gary, Sheila. How we doing, Sheila? James, Jeff, Jose, Ken, Killer B, Omer, Adam down $100. Man, that's good stuff right there. That's control. Omer up 240. Good job. Good job. Keep it light and tight. Up 4.5 points in ES, James. Good job. Jose, I want to hear from Jose. Patrick is up small. Good. Well, that algorithm, Mac, is one hell of an algorithm I like to crack. I think we're getting close. Jose up 52. Consistent. Good. What has worked for you, Jose, today? Scalping with me? Okay. Well, that's a vote of confidence. Man, I just had to look at the market a little bit longer today and just get a sense and a feel for what they're doing. Yeah, some it's never a good idea. Well, I mean, at least from my own perspective, to just roll out of bed and start trading. You really got to spend time with the market and get a sense for a couple of things. Who's getting trapped? What's the quality of price? What kind of rotations are we getting? How are they treating the stops on both sides of the market? And you're constantly asking yourself these questions and the purpose of them. Then you make assumptions, 5 assumptions. So if you make 5 assumptions about price action, and out of the 5 you're making 3 of them are coming true and the rest are not, then you're positioning yourself to first be in harmony with the market. Then you start putting on live trades. And sometimes the longer you wait, the better your trades will become. All right. So they put a captive setup and failed it. and we want to see if we can get a harmony wave short. And if that is the case, then there's a potential for us to take on an additional trades here. So the market is out of sync, but we are looking for a new harmony wave on the short side. And the channel number 1 has broken. And let me draw that one since we have time. There you go. All right. And we want to see if channel number 2 will be potentially here if we close this candle up, but we have to see. We have to see how that one is going to work. To every trend, there's 2 channels, and drawing those channels will give you the capacity to understand the areas where the market is going to change personality. So knowing how to draw these channels are very important. I mean, we got very close. I mean, this is really a kind of weird looking market, but that 14 is where we needed the market to go up to. Look at them now. Apple and Tesla when possible. Okay, no problem. Let me see if I even have any data for them. Tesla. Oh yeah, here we go. So there are intraday candles. I mean, you're just they're walking the price. They're very persistent selling pressure with rallies getting sold off. Kind of every step of the way here. And we are in a sequence right now. We're hitting target number 2. Target number 3 is 186.97. Target number 4 is 185.43. Then you got 6. If the market is so still in a sell mood, is 182. Now, where would things change? They will change. I mean, that is 1, but I'm not going to draw that one. There's 2, and we're going to do that one here. Okay, that's fine. All right, so market came back up here, came back down. So here we go. So that is channel 1, and we're going to draw it that way. So if we start breaking anywhere above 188.80, then things will start looking up. Like right now, they just literally put a captain setup long on Tesla. So, and we're getting that move quick. So if we start breaking anything above 188.80, then the expectation is to see a bit of counter trending, and the goal of that counter trending is to get you all the way up to 190. So the shorts need to reassert themselves below 189.45 and continue to protect the 189.03. So we need this to start seeing a bit of reversal here to the downside. But ultimately, you're trading that captain setup, and that captain setup just pushed the price higher. So the channel is still short, but there are signs that the market is starting to shift its personality, and that should have an impact on NQ. How did we do, Brad? How did we do? Let's take another look at, you said Apple. So Apple a little bit stronger. They started an inception trade at 136.72, hit target 1.2, got very close to target number 3, and pull back, give us a retracement back to 2. So this is a higher low, and channel number 1 and channel number 2 are established on the long side, and pullbacks are buyable in this sequence, and we need to protect a couple of levels here. That's fine. Here you go. All right, so we need to protect between 136.70 to 136.50. As long as that is the case. Good job, Cow Doc. Good job, Brad. Good work. So that's what that's looking like right now. So as long as this zone is protected, we should see a bit of a push. I know it's CPI is a big deal tomorrow. That's going to be a big deal. All right, Omer. We'll see you later. Good work. Up 330. Good work. Good work. We got winners. We got winners. All right. You guys on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. If this stream is helping you in any way and adding value to you, it will help us a lot if you hit that like button and get those algorithm working for us, so more people can see the stream. We appreciate you guys for spending your valuable time with us today. Good job, Jeff. Good job. To be honest with you, today's is a bit tough trading. I mean, like it's not a clear day. And I can tell you one thing. You will get both. You will get both out of the market tomorrow. You're going to get a sell-off and you're going to get a rally. And these numbers are never, the volatility is almost like an FOMC meeting type of volatility. You cannot like predict it, but the natural reaction to these markets are an action, then a counter action, then the third action typically is what becomes the mode of that move. So I'll be prepared. And then you have to also look at the environment that we are in, and the environment that we are in is a overall a negative environment. So it is reasonable to say that the market will dip initially, but I rather I mean, this for risk management controls. I like the FOMC meeting. I never want to be in the market before the announcement because it just literally it's a circus. They'll rip it up 50 points, they'll rip it down 50 points, and you'll sit in here and not even know how to manage risk. So I would definitely wait and look at the first couple of reactions, then react to what the system's telling you to do. In my case, that would be the Harmony trading system. And that's how I approach these type of things. Yeah, well, are you doing Apex or what are you doing? Okay, it's not doing anything here. So the market basically came in here. I mean, let's just evaluate what we're looking at. Is retested this channel and came back and faded it. So that shows us the presence of shorts. And they established one harmony wave, a second harmony wave short. So I mean, there is signals here that I can take advantage of it if I'm a little bit more aggressive with this type of market, but I'm not. Okay, well, good luck on that one. And good luck. It's going to be a wild one no matter what you do. Yeah. Yeah, ES is struggling too. It's not really, there's no momentum, and things are getting faded on both sides of the market. So this type of environment, you do a couple of things. You under trade, and when you trade with a minimum a minimum amount of contracts, and you are looking for more of a scalping environment than a trending environment with big targets. So you're looking for the shorter term targets, the smaller targets. Get in, get out, make your money, and try to close the day making good decisions. Since we have a bit of time here, I'm just gonna go up here to the Harmony Trading YouTube channel. One of the things that we're doing, I'm sure some of you guys that came through YouTube already see this, but you could come in here and under live trading sessions and see the sequence of all the sessions that we've had since we started to really be active on YouTube. And you could see the profit of the day, the number of the session, like so far we had 113 sessions, and you could see the total amount. It may not be clear here, but once you on your screen, you could look at the tab and see where we at. And I'm doing this so people can see not only and there's down days here too, is but I have a serious sequence of trades and days, one after the other, where we're making money. I think this last sequence is about 13 or 14 days in a row where we made money. Okay. Small, sometimes it's big. We're keeping it small in this environment, but so this way you guys can see, and you could go back to each idea. So for example, let's go take on that day, and you could come in and there's hyperlinks here, and you could say, okay, we took one trade, and you go to that one trade and you see how we the logic before it, how we got in, how we got out, and the net result of it. So hopefully some of this is really helping you understand our process. I am up a little bit, Gary. Yes, yes, Douglas, and you can join us for a 5-day free trial that includes the Harmony software, and we have daily Zoom private room, and I will put that link in the description here in a moment. Yeah, because YouTube has like almost like 20-second delay, and in Zoom maybe 1 or 2 seconds. And that's very important. You're up $50. I'm up 500, I think. Let me see here. Should be. I had 2 decisions, Gary, and those are the decisions. I'm up $518, and I had to kind of be very, very patient and specific. You know what we say, right? Precision is a decision, and always trade in harmony. That's right. Yeah, and that's a sign, Abba. That's a sign. Typically, the 20 NT wrinkle is going to be a lot more noisier than like a 200 or 100 or. And we see when you see a lot of captain setups, it tells you that the market is really like you see one after another one, and all of them are within like 20-point range. Yeah, try to stay away from that market. And they put a captain setup switch trade into a captain setup and they ran it up. So that is a solid area now. 60 to 70 is going to be 60 to 75 is going to be a very solid area. Yeah, see how they treated that structure right here? That was a big deal. I mean, we saw that as like, okay, that 60 to 70 is going to be a big support. And then the next target is going to be where that 15 is. And they're going to run people over. Now, what do we do with that information? You have to, if you're going to test anything, it has to be on a pullback. This is not a momentum market where you could buy the close of the 200 NT wrinkle. You really have to kind of see a bit of a pullback before you participate. So if we get to the 15, which most likely we will, then the next test is 90, or a disconnect of the harmony wave and a reconnect of that into a new wave in price action. Well, here you go. Boom. What a day. It should, and you should be ready for whatever they throw at us, because there is what we perceive versus what the what's baked into the cake, as they say. Because a lot of times, some of our expectations are already factored in, and the price already factored in a lot of this. You know, you've seen this before. Bad news and the market rallies. Good news and the market tanks. What gives? Oh, it's already baked into the cake. So that's why it's really important when you go to critical news like FOMC or CPI, that you don't have a bias and just simply let the market shake people off the first couple of moves, then participate afterward. But I'm gonna be more inclined to go short than long, but that's still, I'm not gonna act on that. I'm just gonna see what the market is offering. But one thing for sure, it's gonna be a wild one. That's you could count on that one. You could count on that one. What an idiot, man. Hey Ken, where's Ken? Oh, he's gone. Okay. So for this type of rotation, we could see that the price action is slowing down, but we got the 100, 200 anti-wrinkle reversal. The 200 and the 100 are in sync. Pullbacks are buyable, against 990 is one spot, and also the 64 is another spot to retest. And the next closing target is going to be 40. I mean, I said 40. Let me see here again. 14. Yeah, 40. Looking at 40 as a target. But we're better off waiting for a pullback, and we're disconnecting the harmony wave right now. So let's see if we can pull back, then reestablish the harmony wave, and that will get us into a signal. Short, I mean long. All right, all right, all right. They pulled it back right here for that test of 87. Let's see how well they hold this price structure. So right here, we were looking for a harmony wave long, and that did not happen. The market kind of sold off into this retest. So between this level and the 65, those two levels got to hold, and we have to start generating a new harmony wave long and a new cloud long. And if that happens, we'll start looking at a continuation trade that will get us up to that 50 level. And if that doesn't happen, then most likely we're going to experience another candle lower at that point. So those two levels are going to be very critical to the health of this move, and it doesn't look healthy at all. And just the way I think the market is really waiting for the CPI numbers tomorrow. That's what we're dealing with. So it's 11 o'clock. I mean, that kind of brings to a conclusion our morning session. We had two decisions. Each were for two contracts, and we ended up the day at 518.68. Like I always say, precision is a decision, and always trade in harmony. And we will do this again tomorrow with the CPI numbers and also trading on Thursday. And you guys have a good one. Except Gary. Gary should not have a good one. I'm messing with him. All right, guys, have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, he has at least one fan with you, James. All right, guys. All right, take care, Mac. McDonald, take care. And take care. Patrick. I have not heard from Suarez. Leon, how we doing, buddy? All right, guys. Later.